What's up, YouTube? This is Zemo's son coming at you every beans. I want to do a quick little video at you right quick. I just went briefly to the web page of Yahoo and I went to their boxing sports little edition and made a little comment about the fight with Manny Pacquiao and, of course, Shane Mosley. I've been a Shane Mosley supporter in the past. I think he's a great fighter, great warrior. He's been giving us some real good fights in the past. He's been a good dude. He's a good guy. He's up straight. He's a real good example for boxing. He gives boxing what we need. A positive guy who's not out here getting in the scuffles with the law. He's not giving us these little dramas and racial tirades on the YouTube. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Floyd. No foolishness like that. A man who has millions of dollars, who has children, who has to call himself setting a so-called example in the community, but yet at the same time turns around and has 4 felonies over something stupid. He has videotape footage of him arguing with a security guard, getting into his own house, and it's just a whole bunch of craziness. But back to the fight. 2 nice guys, 2 really good, positive guys in our sport that we love. They're going to be going at it coming up here real soon in May. One's going to probably be the end of their career, not just because he wants it to be. He's fought just about everybody in the sport, made as much money as he basically can make. But the injuries that I saw Antonio Margarito suffer at the hands of a I'm holding back on you at 154-pound Manny Pacquiao is going to be paled in comparison to what could happen at 147 pounds against a guy who's not as big, who's not as strong, in Shane Mosley. He's an older fighter. He's quick. He's strong. He still can get in there and fight with probably some of the best today. But we're talking about the absolute best today. We saw the fight with Floyd. He had a couple rounds he did. He came within a punch or two of pulling it off, but that's a long way away from being competitive against a guy who has punching power that can break the orbital bone in your left eye, that can break your ribs, that can bruise your collarbone, that can cause so much internal injuries that even years after the fight, you won't be the same. I would hate to see something like that happen to a nice guy like Shane Mosley. He broke away from Golden Boy Promotions to make the fight happen, so his desire to have the fight is there. I can't deny the man wants to make a living, he wants to make the money, and he honestly truly thinks he can win the fight. That's cool. That's fine. We, as boxing fans, know the real deal. And I'm sure he does in his heart of hearts. He knows if he can't beat Floyd, he can't beat Manny. But, you know, boxing is a sport of styles. Stranger things have happened. He lost to Cotto. He knocked out Margarito. You never know what might happen. My money, my prediction is going to be TKO round 9, Manny Pacquiao, and a one-sided, bloody, really debilitating fight for one of our great former warriors, Shane Mosley. I'm hoping that the same humanitarian that we saw hold back and carry Margarito for the last few rounds may give Shane Mosley that same opportunity. But we know Manny's competitive, he's strong, he's quick. He may accidentally hurt Shane, kind of like he did Ricky Hatton. I don't think he really meant to hurt Ricky Hatton like that. Manny Pacquiao is just a fighter that goes there and does what he does. But all the fans out there, I know we're disappointed. We want to see Floyd get this butt whooping. Floyd came in there, he did a lot of talking. We want to see Floyd get this butt whooping. But for right now, because of him hiding behind whatever legal issues or whatever he's dealing with, we're going to have to see Shane take the fall for him running his mouth. Maybe I'm wrong. Tell me some comments. Come back at me. I don't have a problem with it. Let me know how you feel. But I really, truly, it's not going to be a bad fight, but it's not the fight we want. We want to see the hero beat the villain. The villain is Floyd Mayweather Jr., not Shane Mosley. Not the guy who gave us the thrilling fights with De La Hoya, the thrilling fights with Winky Wright. Not the guy who came and fought Vargas and Mayorga and gave us his great fights. Not that dude. No, we want to see the dude who came out there and talked about making Manny cook him some fried rice and duck sauce and all kind of foolishness before that little fake apology on the YouTube, on the Twitter or whatever. So check out this little message. Give me some comments. I also have a few comments I put on like I said, the Yahoo. You go down to the sports and click on boxing. You see me right there, biggest day. I'm going to try to do a little. I'm trying to stir up some debate, not just give information. I want to stir some debate, get some real meat into the boxing. I know this MMA mess and some of these other little divisions. Everybody's talking about the James Toney going to do the MMA and all this foolishness. Let's just concentrate on the real, true sport. We're not, Bernard Hopkins was on YouTube. He gave his opinion on what MMA and this UFC and all this mess. Back when Gracie then was in it, it was something. Back when the Ken Shamrocks and all that was doing it, it was pretty good stuff. Right now, I don't know what you call that mess. But just go to YouTube, click on Bernard Hopkins on MMA, and you'll find out how we all pretty much feel about the same thing. But for right now, if you don't agree with me, hit me back, let me know. If you agree, hit me back, let me know. At first, I was disappointed that it was a farce, a money-making farce. But now I honestly, truly think that's the best fight for Manny they can make right now. I honestly, truly want to see Manny fight Andre Berto. It would have made more sense to fight an undefeated young fighter with power and speed and the ability to come back from a destruction if he did get hurt real bad in a fight. Kind of like Mildred Taylor Chavez. Young fighter gets hurt, he can come back. Shane can't come back. If Shane gets a bone in his eye broken, he may be disfigured. So, not saying it's going to come to that, but Manny Pacquiao, he doesn't go out to hurt anyone. He goes out to do what he does. He's an incredible humanitarian. He's an incredible fighter. He's transcended the sport, but at the same time, it is a sport. And it being that things occur that we sometimes don't anticipate. So that having been said, I'm going to sign off. We got some fights coming up soon. I'm not sure whether or not Antonio Marquez, I think he passed on fighting Eric Morales. Why, I don't know. But he thinks he can't win the fight. I don't know. But he's talking about fighting Madonna, the one that fought Amir Khan. Why? I wouldn't fight him if he had slapped my mama. I'd be like, hey, what you do? So if he wants to take that chance, more power to him. Eric Morales may end up fighting. I don't know if it's going to be Chavez Jr. for the silver belt, middleweight belt. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But for right now, my number one concern is for poor Sugar Shane. He's going to go out there, he's going to train hard, he's going to probably come 110%. He may actually look better in this fight than he did with Floyd because it's not a guy who's got the movement as much. Manny's kind of like a multi-punch fighter. You'll be able to land a punch or two against a dude that's going to stand in there. Floyd's going to, pot shot you. So he may get a chance to throw one or two haymakers and look good. But at the end, that's going to look good. This is Emo's son signing off. Hit me back, tell me what you think. And I meant that.